guys for tuning in. The God in me salutes the God in you. Welcome to A Goddess Loves Abundant Living. I am A Goddess Love, your abundant living coach. All right, you guys, so today is my birthday and I am 32. Actually, I'm 48, I believe. Yeah, 48. And I'm in Seattle, Washington. Um, yeah, out here visiting and having a really good time. I came out to just kind of take a break from the world a little bit, visit my mom. My mom lives in Chicago, but she was out here in Seattle on an assignment, a job assignment. And so, yeah, out here visiting, enjoying myself, and again, taking a much needed break. So I wanted to come on today to talk to you guys about starting over in life. And I've been thinking about my life, and if you've been following me for a while, then you know that all of my children are pretty much grown. My baby is the last one. She's 19. She'll be 20 this year. I have 7 children and 14 grandchildren. And so I'm starting over in life. I've been a cosmetologist for 30 years now, and I've loved the industry. I have given it all of me. I have been in Arizona for 25 years, lived in Chicago my first 23 years, and both places has been amazing and have served their purpose. And now I am embarking on a new journey. I'm starting over. And so a lot of people ask me, why do you want to start over? You don't like consistency, things like that. And so my answer to them is, I don't mind starting over. Everything in life is an adventure to me. It's a new beginning, and I love new beginnings. And so I'm at a different place in life and a different stage in life. And so why not start over? And I've been purging for this time in my life. And I didn't know 2 years ago when I started purging that I was going to be, well, I kind of did know, but didn't really know that I was going to be embarking on a new journey. All right. And so I'm excited as to where my next adventure is going to be. Of course, you guys know that I've been looking into moving out of the country. Costa Rica, Belize, Panama, the Caribbean. I was telling my husband, I had the best of Chicago the first 23 years, extreme cold. I've been in Arizona 25 years, extreme heat. And now I'm ready for some balance. And so I can see my life living on an island and just kicking back and laying back and just doing absolutely nothing. Just doing every day exactly what I want to do. And if I don't want to do nothing but lay in the bed all day, then that's what I'm going to do. If I don't want to do anything other than maybe go to the beach or whatever, then that's what I'm going to do. No, I'm not retiring like that. I may still work a little bit here and there, but the reason that I'm moving to the island is because, listen, I have bought a piece of the American dream, right? And, in my 20s, I was striving for the American dream. In my 30s, I got there. And a lot of my 20s, that decade was spent striving for that certain type of life. And so I got that. I accomplished that. And then in my 30s, that decade was spent building that business and building that company. And so I accomplished that. I did that. And so my 40s was a little different. It was building the business and the company and everything. And then I got married at 40. And so I was being a wife and, in a different type of a role. But not good or bad. It was an amazing journey as well. And so now entering into, 2 years away from my 50s, life is looking different to me now. And so, like I said, let me go back a little bit. I have bought into the American dream. I know what it felt like to have big homes and nice vehicles and nice stuff, right? Um, and I've bought homes and things like that, and built my businesses and all of that, and I know what that felt like. And with that come a price. And so what I was thinking about, which I don't regret anything, because everything, there's a season for everything, a time and a purpose for everything. And so me chasing the American dream, in my 20s, and accomplishing what I set out to accomplish, when I hit, like, I actually, it was like my late 20s before I hit 30. Um, I accomplished so much in my life, even with all of my children. But I bought into that, the American dream. And so with that, there was a price to pay. And so by me having so many children and being a single mother for so many years, I missed out on some stuff, and I tried to be everywhere, tried to be all things to all people, but I couldn't be everywhere all the time. So I missed out on some games, basketball games with the kids, and, track meets and different things like that, because I was building an empire for us. Um, and so it wasn't another parent at the house. And so I had to do what I needed to do, to make sure that we were okay, And working in a salon and owning a salon was very time consuming. So my children grew up in a salon. Again, I don't regret any of that, because it provided the type of lifestyle that I wanted to have for us. But where I am now, getting ready to retire from hair in a couple of years, I don't have a desire to chase that American dream anymore. I think it's all a hoax. These are my thoughts. It's a hoax with having all this stuff. And just the way that I see life today is completely different. I'm not trying to acquire, this massive mansion and this huge house anymore, and, all these vehicles to prove what to who. Like, right now, my life is simple, and I want it to be simple. And I don't have to have all these people around me other than family. But I never really surround myself with a lot of friends or anything like that, or just a lot of people. But I'm thinking back, okay, well, like, some people ask me, are you going to start the Mentoring Academy back up? Are you going to start the women's group back up? And so I've thought about it, and I've wanted to do it, like even the travel club and things like that. And I sit back and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Like, I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'm just in this space of, I don't want to do anything that is going to cause me any type of stress. I don't want to have to pull nobody, push nobody, make a bunch of phone calls, like all that type of stuff. I don't want to do that. What I'm doing right now, which is life coaching. I love doing that. I do a lot of Zoom calls and phone coaching and in-person coaching as well. And so I love that, but I don't have to do a lot of interacting like that. Like, I don't know. It's just different. I can't really explain it. But if you're in your 20s and in your 30s and you're chasing that American dream, you guys, reevaluate your life and what's important to you. Now, I know I went through it already in my 20s and my 30s, but one thing you can't get back, and that's time. And if you have little children, reevaluate your life and pour into them as much as you can, with the time that you have, with the age that they are right now. Like, continue to pour into them and be there for everything. Like, I look at my parents, and when my children were having track meets and basketball games and things like that, they were there. They showed up like pretty much for everything. And I was there as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I was there, but I look back at some stuff that I wasn't able to be or able to attend because I was working so much. And I remember when my son was little, and he came, he came up to me. I was getting ready to go to work. He's like, "Mom, you got to go to work again. You got to go to work again." Now, it would have been different if their father had been there and there was some balance in the home. And then I would not have had to work so much, and I would not have had to raise them in the salon. But I made it comfortable for them, comfortable enough for them to be okay. TV and coloring books and videos and things like that. And then one of my salons had a backyard, so they had a play area. So I made it comfortable enough for them to be in the salon. But as I look back and I'm sharing with you guys, like again, if you're in your 20s and your 30s, just think back. Just think about your life right now and, ask yourself, what am I chasing? If you're chasing $1 and you're missing out on a lot of events and functions and things like that, reevaluate your life, because it's not worth it. I look back and I have wonderful memories with my children. Their childhood. I'm not saying it was perfect, but we have good memories together. Just don't have any regrets in life. And my only concern right now with where I am and wanting to move to the Caribbean is I may miss out on a lot of my grandkids' stuff. And so that's my only concern. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that because honestly, I want my children to move out of America as well. But every man in his own order, so it'll be in their timing. But again, I just wanted to share with you guys, what I do on my journey, what I'm going through. And I know other women out there kind of go through what I go through and have gone through it already or is getting ready to go through it. And so I'm just sharing my journey, my testimony with you guys, hoping that it will bless you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So, like I said, just kind of think about where you are right now. Evaluate your life, reevaluate your life to what's important, because chasing $1 is not important. I worked so much last week in the salon, preparing to leave to come to Seattle, trying to get everybody in, and I couldn't really enjoy my first few days because my hands was hurting so bad. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's not worth it anymore. And business is wonderful. It is absolutely amazing. It's really, really good. But I know that I'm gonna have to do something different. And even though I love, my customers, my clients, because they're like family, but I know I'm gonna have to do something different. And so I'm preparing for that. So again, you guys, I'm at a place where I'm getting ready to start over, and I'm okay with that. And again, I'm just thinking and talking. I've downsized the past 2 years, just getting rid of and purging a lot of stuff out of my life. And it feels so good to not have a lot of weight on me. I have 2 bills left that I want to pay, which I want to pay my truck off, and that'll be done in about a year. And because I just bought a new truck, and so I want to go ahead and pay that off before I leave. And then I have one more bill. I don't have no credit card debt, none of that. So I have pretty much gotten rid of everything so that I can live my life with ease, okay? I'm not gonna be working so hard trying to make a whole lot of money to support a lifestyle. And this is another thing I want to talk about. Living in America is freaking crazy, especially right now with the rate of everything that's going up. Like, oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it's crazy. And I'm just doing research on just different islands, where you could live under $1,500 a month. And as long as I have a nice place and I have my vehicle and I'm comfortable, I have my vegan food, there's a farmer's market, there's the beach. If I want to do somebody's hair one day a week or something like that, or if I want to do some coaching or whatever, I don't have to work 5 days a week, 7 days a week. I'm not even going to work 3 days a week. So the cost of living there is so inexpensive compared to America. You can pretty much not work like that and still have a nice life and live good. So what I think I'm going to do when I move to the islands is just continue coaching, because I do love coaching. And if I do anybody's hair, like I said, it might just be, a few people here and there or whatever, only because I still like it. I don't hate it or anything like that. I just don't want to do it all day, every day like I did before. Again, it's been 30 years and I'm over it. All right, so anyway, just reevaluate my life, and I'm at a really good place. And so if there's some ladies out there that you may be in your 50s and your 60s already, and you may be saying, oh, girl, been there, done that, because I hear a lot of the ladies in the salon, that's older than me. And one of my clients, she said to me, a goddess, oh, girl, you're not even 50 yet. You don't begin to live until you're 50. And so now I'm excited to see what 50 bring, because at 48, it's like, I'm right there. Like I'm like my light bulb at this age has come on, and I'm doing things completely different than how I did things. Of course we're supposed to do things different. Then I remember, let me say this. When I was 28, my light bulb started flickering, right? And I started getting a clue about life. And so when I was 38, my light bulb started flickering again. And that's when I met my husband. And I started wanting different things out of life, right? And then now I'm 48, and this different light bulb is flickering again, and something amazing is happening. And I can't really put my finger on it, but I can feel it. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know I'm just kind of rambling a little bit here, but again, just wanted to share that. So that's about it for now. Yes, it's cold in Seattle. It's a nice place to visit. My sister was like, let's move here. I'm like, girl, bye. I'm not moving nowhere where it's cold. No. And I'm cold. I was in Colorado a couple of weeks ago, and I was freezing. I don't like being cold. I realized that even as a little bitty girl, I didn't like the cold. Even growing up in Chicago, I didn't like the cold. I did not like the 4 seasons. I only liked the summertime. And I only enjoyed the summertime and daylight. Like, they could miss me with all this cold weather. I'm over it, for real. So I was telling my children, Arizona, this was the last winter that I'm spending in Arizona. I will be purchasing me something somewhere for the months of November, December, January, February. No, probably December, January, February, March. Yeah, December, January, February, March. I'm going to be somewhere for those either 4 or 5 months. I'm not going to be in Arizona. I got to be somewhere else. I don't want to be cold anymore. And so I noticed how I feel in the wintertime. It's a completely different feeling than it is in the summertime. And so I'm over it. It's not good or bad. It's just what it is. So if you have been feeling that in your spirit, wherever you are in the world, whether you are in a warm climate or a cold climate, and you know that you know that you know that you don't like being where you are anymore, then go ahead and consider doing something different. And I always say, do what makes you happy, follow your bliss, live your best life, live your life that is pleasing to you. Not just pleasing to God, but pleasing to you as well. All right? So yeah, that's about it for this video, you guys. So maybe you have been praying to have a deeper relationship with God, or maybe you have been praying to go to higher levels in God. Whatever the case may be, I don't know, but the universe, the Holy Spirit has led you to this channel, and for that I am eternally grateful. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and connecting with me today. Your love and support is greatly appreciated. So please, you guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. I have some really good stuff coming in within the next few weeks. I've been getting a lot of email requests to do more meditations. So if you guys want some healing meditations and affirmations, look at some of my older videos. And we have some healing meditations and affirmations. I had a lady, she emailed me, so thank you for the email, and told me that she listened to the healing affirmations every night. She was going through something in her body, and so it helped her. And so to God be the glory. I'm very grateful for that. So go back to some of the older videos, you guys, and remember, get your notebook and your pen, because you have to do your internal work for external manifestations. And I just come on, my YouTube channel is all about coaching you to the next level. So I share my journey with you guys. Like I said, in hopes that it will bless you or inspire you, empower you to do something different, more productive, positive in your own lives. Okay? Yeah, so I think that's all for this video. What else? But yeah, what I want you guys to do really is reevaluate your life on this American dream, because they have lied to us. And I don't want y'all, if you in your 20s and 30s and you're chasing the American dream, it's not what it's cracked up to be, like what they say. It's a whole bunch of debt, and it's a whole bunch of time away from family and friends, and it's a whole bunch of how can I say it, building their vision versus your own vision. You know, I don't want the American dream. I want to fulfill my own dream. And a part of the American dream, you got to give up so much to have that. And yeah, so now I'm learning different. I'm doing different, just in what makes me happy every single day. Doing exactly what makes me happy. I cannot stress that enough. And so I am working towards every day structuring my life. Like, this is your life. God give you one life to live in this lifetime. Make it count and be happy in it. Don't look back on your life and have a whole lot of regret. Like, do what makes you happy. Look back and say, you know what? I did this, I did that. I was happy more than I was sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do things that make you happy and that fulfills your soul. And that's kind of where I am now. And I'm loving the space that I'm in. All right, you guys. So be blessed, be free, be happy, be prosperous, be at peace, happy creating, spread love, joy, and positivity, and namaste.